Seems every morning we turn this thing on and sit here and talk about it being dead. And that's the case again today. Got some life in the S&P. The halfway down there, 47.25, that's pretty much held the market up. And I think right now it's trying to get to the overnight high, 63.75. I do think if the market dips back down into that 47.25, they can hold that. They still got to favor the upside. Had a fade price yesterday, I think around like 9.5 or 10.5. That's gone now. If this thing wants to get some legs and push higher, S&P, the old high would be a target. That's 508.75. And then as far as a second target and then a possible fade, that's at 29.5, 65.29.5. But just a quiet session. There is some support a little further down in S&P. Seemed to be okay overnight at 40.75. Something else to keep in mind if this thing does want to make a decent dip to the downside. But it's like a 2.5 tick range in 10 years since they opened. It's just dead. And it's mixed. And you guys that spread and stuff, well, that probably works for you guys. But for us, I like to just see confirmation from the 5s or 10s to bonds and try and scalp stuff. Just makes it tough. Bonds at 11, that's a pretty key price for direction. Kind of hung around it for, since the 720 opening, and now it's dropped down to 04. So you kind of on maybe a downside track there. There is some support down at 01. But then your 10s and 5s, they're dead, but you got some prices below that help with bias. 10-year 28, 111.28, key price for bias. And then 5-year at 29, 108.29.